Well, good evening and welcome back to the Canlan West Dundee Rink 2 here in West Dundee, Illinois for Game 2 of our girls' national level all-star games. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowhite along with my partner Aaron Schellen. We have the 14U girls all-stars from the national level competing for our second of three all-star games that we're covering here tonight at the Canlan West Dundee Rink. And Aaron, we had a 4-0 win for the, quote, home team in the 12U game. Hopefully we get something a little more balanced here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a fun game. I mean, you know, we talked about this at the beginning of the first game. There's always, I don't want to say a feeling out period, but there's always that, there's always a, you know, the first handful of minutes is always a little choppy, so to speak. But it turned into a fun game. We saw some good action, and, yeah, home team up 4-0.
Should I not? Yeah, we'll see what goes with that. That will be interesting to see.
But the away team, they got their work cut out for them today, because the 12U away team, they lost that game 4-0. So
yeah,
this 14U away team has to come back and kind of fight for the honor of the away squad, right?
Yep. No, they definitely have to. So a lot riding on their shoulders. Let's talk about these girls' national division level teams. So last season, the Northern Illinois Hockey League launched the national level of play. The team counts in girls 12U, girls 14U, and girls 16, 19U are very healthy, and they allow for the teams to be divided into two divisions, the national and the American. Qualification for the national level is based solely on a team's on-ice performance, either during seeding round play or in early regular season play. This format ensures that only the strongest girls Tier 2 teams playing in NIHL ascend to the highest level of play in the league, the national level. Girls All-Star selections come from the national level teams. The number of All-Stars from each team is based on the regular season standings as of December 15th. And let's talk about that selection process. So players were nominated by their clubs, and the selection for the All-Star team was made by members of the Girls All-Star Committee and from NIHL's executive board. Goalies were nominated by opposing teams' coaches, and the top vote getters were named to the Girls All-Star roster. Girls All-Star Volunteers, the league and the players would like to express their gratitude to all the committee members, volunteers, and partners that make the All-Star event a fun and rewarding experience for the kids of the Northern Illinois Hockey League. And Aaron, we mentioned about the standings being used to determine the number of players on the All-Star team, and we'll get through and we'll talk about the player participation, but let's talk about that standing. So in the girls 14U National, Fox Motor GAA 14-1-3, 31 points. Hawks coming in next. Hawks GAA 1, 9-2-3 for 21 points. The Warhawks 9-2-1 for 19 points. St. Jude 6-4-6 at 18. Lady Cyclones 6-4-2 for 14. Leafs 5-5-2 with 12. The Madison Mavericks 3-10-3 at 9. Elmhurst Chiefs 3-8-2 at 8. Lady Liberty 2-11-1 at 5. And then Mammoth coming in at 1-11-1 for 3 points. So those are the standings that determine the number of players on each of the teams.
Yeah, I think it's the right way to do it, right? The best team should have the most players in the All-Star game.
Yeah, and again, we'll go through the player assignments from each team here shortly. First, though, want to give you this important NIHL message. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois, and it is one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all of the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all-girls hockey divisions each season, which is what you're seeing tonight. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. That's coming up in short fashion, Aaron. We're going to be there before you know it.
Yeah, beginning of March.
Yep. For more information about NIHL and its programs, you can visit Bob Apter in the lobby if you're
he's
here
here
today.
if you want to go see him.
Yep, go by the table there. There's some balloons and brochures. Or you can contact him at the website at nihl.info.
They're going to do player announcements, but we won't be able to piped into the PA,
Right.
so Eric will read you the rosters and stuff while they're going through them.
Yeah, we'll go through that. I'm not sure. I can't remember last year, Aaron, if we did anthems before each game or was it just for the first game?
That I don't remember, but it looks like we're going to have an actual skate out this time. We didn't have that in the first game. We had the 12Us lined up on the blue line.
Yeah.
Here we're going to have actual skate outs for player announcements.
So maybe I can see if I can time this up. I'll try and read them as they skate them out.
That would be awesome.
So I'll be your ears or your voice for the skate out, and we'll let the public address announcer direct the traffic, and I'll relay the message of who's coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NIHL 14U All-Star Game.
Does look like they're lined up by team, so that should make it easier for you.
Yes.
We're going to start with the away team. They threw me there.
Yeah,
I was all set up for the home team.
They're announcing the coaches first. Andrew Brown from the Hawks and Mackenzie Heisner from the Leafs. So number 81, well, they're not coming out. There he is, Josie Golub from Fox Motors. Number 22, Tegan Cole, forward. On defense, Josephine Bland, number 2, all from Fox Motors. On defense from the Hawks, number 29, Demi Satellis. Another defense, Jocelyn Nifong, number 59 for the Hawks. And a forward for the Hawks, number 24, Gia Carr. A forward for the Warhawks, number 28, Aria Duncan. And on defense from the Warhawks, number 49, Grace Soler. From the home team Leafs, number 47, Carly Copen. And on defense for the Leafs, number 74, the opposite number, Kirsten Copen. Lady Cyclones forward, number 12, Nevea Spriggs. And joining her is her teammate, forward number 62, Emma Settles. St. Jude with a pair of participants from defense, number 4, Lydia Johnston, and number 28, Hannah Hauser. The Madison Mavericks representative for the visiting team, number 16, Fanula Goodenough. The Elmhurst Chiefs have a forward, number 7, Abby Deneen. Lady Liberty forward, number 22, Abigail Wright. And from Mammoth, number 8, a forward, Maisie Stepniewski. And now the goaltenders. From the Chiefs, number 31, Anna Risley. Fox Motors goaltender, number 39, Caroline Wolford. And from the Warhawks, number 32, Courtney Weigel. Those are your all-star participants for the away team in the dark jerseys.
Eric, you used your PA voice there for that. That was impressive.
Yeah.
It's a different voice than the broadcasting voice.
It sure is. The coaches for the home team, Charlie Kiter for Fox Motors and Pri Rajagopal for the Warhawks. Fox Motors defense, Keely Payne, number 3. From Fox Motors, a forward, number 18, Abigail Kiter. And also from Fox Motors, a forward, number 29, Shelby Heminger. From the Hawks, on defense, number 13, Cordelia Toulis. A forward, number 28, Allison Phillips from the Hawks. And also from the Hawks, another forward, number 19, Kendall Helt. The Warhawks, 2 players. On defense, number 12, Grace Shabuski. And at forward, number 30, Alden Laser. Now we go to the home team Leafs for the home team. Number 28, forward Madison Dennis. And on defense, number 83, Emma Stevens. Lady Cyclones, a pair on the home team. Number 50, Olivia Knees, defense. And a forward, number 88, Haley Newman. St. Jude. On defense, number 89, Erin Brown. There she is.
That's, Eric, you and I were talking about Erin before the game, before the 12U game. We've been watching her since she was a 10U.
Yeah. Number 11, Sarah Scott for St. Jude. And from the Madison Mavericks, number 4 forward, Michaelin Andrews. From the Chiefs, the forward, number 52, Claire Hobbs. Lady Liberty defense, number 4, Cameron Cooper. And then at forward for Mammoth, number 24, Marin Pleiter. Your goaltenders. From the Lady Cyclones, number 29, Miriam Imster. From St. Jude, number 51, Samantha Romanyuk. And from Fox Motors, number 31, Ava Zurich. So those are your starters for tonight's game. Anthony Montaz and Matt Kuda, the officials, so now we know their names.
So we can blame them for stuff.
And we're going to have the national anthem. Good crowd on hand here for the 14U All-Star game as we're going to get underway here shortly. So you heard all the players being announced. So a total of 8 players from Fox Motors. The Hawks checking in with 6. The Warhawks have 5. The Leafs coming in with 4. Lady Cyclones with 5. St. Jude with 5. Madison Mavericks with 1 player each, along with the Elmhurst Chiefs have 2. Lady Liberty with a player on each side, and Mammoth with a player on each side. So those are your tallies as far as number of players as we get ready to go. And look out here, we have a whole fresh forward line from Fox Motors out there, Aaron, for the home team.
That's a little different than what we saw in the 12U game, Eric. Right out of the chute, the home team is sticking an entire line of players that are comfortable with each other out there, and we'll see if that leads to some good things for the home team early.
Now, Keely Payne normally is listed on defense, but she's on the forward line here, and she's going up against a Fox Motors teammate on her wing side there. Leafs bring it into the zone. An early shot on goal and a save made. Yeah, we got to get your goaltenders here as they started things right off the bat.
And no surprise, Carly Keppen. I've called a couple of games with her already this year, and she is a very, very good hockey player.
And as the puck comes out to the neutral zone, Fox Motors bringing it in. That's Keely Payne. Payne spinning around in the far circle, drops it off, and that shot never gets through, but Kiter on the doorstep, and the puck goes loose over to the near side. And then they'll come out with it. So I think that's the Chiefs goalie in net to start things off for the road team. That would be Anna Risley. And then for
I believe that's Miriam Imster, number 29, Lady Cyclones.
from the Lady Cyclones.
Yep.
So Imster and Risley, they're listed as the first goalies on the sheet here. A little bit different from the 12U game, Aaron. We had there were only 2 goalies aside, so they had to even things out as one of the goalies was missing from or 2 goalies were actually missing from the home team.
Yeah.
So they had to split them up 2 and 2. But for this game, all 3 goalies appear to be are present, and so they'll split up each period, one aside. Here the Madison Mavericks bringing the puck inside the zone. That was Fanula Goodenough.
The Mavericks will be the only team we see tonight that has dark jerseys for both home and road. Their home jerseys are orange.
Yes.
So have fun with that.
I will, but it's only one,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
that kind of helps. Here's the centering, comes out high. Neese fires that shot. That goes over the crossbar and over the head of Risley.
I think that hit a stick on the way through and just ramped up over the net.
Yeah, but Neese really able to crack that one up. Now she tries to keep it in, pinch along the near boards, unable to. And now bringing the puck inside the zone is Stepniewski. And then that puck comes out over to the neutral zone, and that's going to be played. Knocked down was Deneen, Abby Deneen. She gets back up, and the Mavericks look to push it the other way. And now play in the neutral zone. We have 4 players battling in front of the home team bench. Now 5. And the puck eventually gets thrown back into the home team zone. And then back out the center under the skates of Deneen. And she'll flip it in. Now chasing it from the Lady Cyclones. And it goes all the way over to the far boards. Little flip shot and into the glove. And a save made by Miriam Imster on that flip shot from Golub.
And Josie Golub with the shot from the point and early in the game, so no reason not to take that shot and maybe get a deflection, maybe catch that goalie off guard here a little bit early in the early going.
It is 13-minute periods here in this 14U matchup, so we're 10:09 remaining here in the opening frame. Little flip shot. That one doesn't get through, but the second attempt was pushed in. Nice job there. Perseverance made by Kirsten Koppen. And cross-ice pass for the home team. That's picked off by Solar of the visitors. Dumps it in, and she was across center ice, so no icing. And now the visiting team looks to get set up. Pressure being mounted by the away team, and they're going to keep it inside the zone. That one goes behind the net, over to the far boards, backhanded outside the zone. And the away team's going to have to wait until they get back on side. They do, as dumping that puck in was Grace Solar. Cross-ice pass was deflected into the air. It went between the circles. Soler winds up, and that goes wide of the left post. He had some steam on that shot. Soler now with the keeper at the near point, flips it toward net, but nothing but white jerseys there to gain possession. Good back checking, however, by Tegan Cole to try and keep it in the zone, but it eventually gets out to the neutral zone. Now Cole will play it again.
Ooh, fortunate for the home team. That probably should have been called too many skaters on the ice. That puck hit a white jersey coming off the bench.
And Carly Koppen skating it up ice along the far boards. Winds it up. It goes behind the net of Imster along to the near boards, where Hauser dumps it down low for the visitors. Carly Koppen with the centering attempt. Nobody home. And then it's ejected out to neutral zone. And Hauser will backtrack for the away team. Nifong grabbed it, dumped it into the zone, but it's going to be picked off by the home team. Trying to get it outside the zone. Stepniewski tries to pressure the puck along the corner boards, but unable to keep possession. And now Keely Payne will carry it in for home. Payne stick handling, and then she tried to do a quick flip shot, but had her shot blocked and rolls out to the neutral zone. And it's going to have to be played by McKaylin Andrews. Near boards. Puck eventually comes loose. Oh, and then between the circles, but nothing but away team jerseys there. And then the puck sent all the way down. Imster's going to have to stop it, so there's no icing against the visitors as they go off for a line change. No score. We're 7:02 remaining here in the first period of the 14U Girls National Level All-Star Game. Out to the neutral zone. Phillips will play that one. Pushes it ahead to teammate. That's Kendall Helt. Oh, and that one ricocheted back. And Risley had to do like a quick sweep check as that puck ricocheted off of a Hawks player and then back onto Risley. And then that puck was carried in offside. So we haven't had a whole lot of whistles in this game, Aaron, but that's
good.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way.
You don't want a lot of whistles in an all-star game. Let the game flow. But away team has had the better of the possession so far.
Yeah.
But nobody has broken through as of yet.
Not as of yet. Again, 6:24 remaining as that puck goes below the goal line inside visitors zone. Up high between the circles. That shot. And I think Risley able to get a piece of that one coming from Aaron Brown. Good old number 89, as Aaron mentioned. You know, we've been calling her games since we started doing this as Stream Sports Midwest. She's like, you know, we like all of our NIHL players, but we have to admit she's one of our favorites.
Yes.
Oh, and that's a strong shot off the stick of Allison Phillips from the Hawks. That one went wide, and then Phillips heads off for a change. Play along the far boards. And that puck is gathered up. Centering attempt. Now the Mavericks player is going to pick that one off. That will be Lydia Johnston. Check that. That's Fanula Goodenough. No, that's McKaylin Andrews because she's wearing an orange jersey.
I told you it was
You told me it was going to happen. And that one flipped in.
I think, Eric, that's going to go to Madison Dennis, number 28 of the hometown Leafs. I don't know if it was deflected on the way in, but Dennis was the one who took that shot. And we'll see what the official scorer says.
Yeah, we'll wait for that, but I'll throw that one down.
I believe that's going to go to Dennis. We'll wait for official word. But, again, a shot from the high slot area. Not a lot on it. More of a fluttering puck that ended up beating Risley.
So play resumes here. A 1-0 lead for the home team. Inside the home team zone, they're trying to get the puck out to center, and they do. So that's going to be played by Kirsten Kopen. And now here's Stepniewski. Stepniewski, just overskates it.
So I think it's going to be Dennis from Emma Stevens.
All right, so Dennis from Stevens.
I think that's what I heard the official say, or the PA guy say, but I'm waiting for the word from our official scorer.
Yep, so I'll put an apple there. Assist Emma Stevens.
Yep, confirmed.
Madison Dennis.
Yep,
both
confirmed.
Leafs players. That'll make the partisan crowd happy. All right, home team trying to break it outside of their zone, but it's kept it. Oh! That's a hello, how do you do?
Big collision there from Sarah Scott and think. Good enough?
No,
it's 12. Excuse me. That's Spriggs.
That's
Nevaeh
Spriggs.
Spriggs.
Yeah, Nevaeh Spriggs. Carrying the puck in, firing that shot, trying to get it between the wickets, but it never went through off of that shot from Sarah Scott. That one would have been difficult for Risley had it gone through the legs, because Risley would have been totally screened, but it never got through the legs of the defender. Now that puck comes all the way into the away team zone. No icing call. Icing waved off. Puck thrown over to the far boards, and that's going to be played by Abby Deneen. Deneen tries to poke it out, but home team pushes it back inside the zone, and it's going to have to be played by Lydia Johnston.
Don't let the scoreboard fool you, Eric. It says 1-0 guess. It is actually home team.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't get that wrong. At least I hope not.
No.
Puck backhanded down low from the Cyclones and Olivia Nees. And then it goes over to the far board. We have 4 players battling. Kept in, however. Shot does not go through, but a backhand attempt had to be played by Risley off the stick. I believe that was Keely Payne.
No.
So she gets a chance to play up forward, and she's not messing around.
Yeah, home team is kind of got their legs underneath them here. First handful of minutes, the play was sort of controlled by the away team, but home team has sort of figured things out here a little bit.
Face off to the right of Risley. Her right. Players fall down. Shot from the side. Risley able to make the save. Puck goes behind the net. And we have Fox Motors on Fox Motors crime going on behind the net. Oh, and then a wraparound. Another stuff by Risley. Risley coming up big here. Multiple saves on that particular sequence by Anna Risley. Now out to the neutral zone. Bland for Fox Motors tries to dump it inside the home team zone, but that's taken away. And now Bland tries to push it forward as well, and it's eventually dumped into the zone. And now the home team will have to play it as that puck goes on to Miriam Imster. Thrown off the near boards to Phillips. Here's Phillips. Phillips skates it in over the blue line, cuts to the inside between the circles, fires a shot. That goes off the shin pad of Bland, but the rebound is picked up, and then a shot attempt goes behind the net. That coming from Haley Newman. Now here's Newman between the circles again. Stick handles, loses the handle, pushed forward, but coming from the defense spot is Grace Shabuski.
And puck just rolled off the stick of Newman. She was in a prime shooting area right between the dots.
Now Bland at center ice, overskated it. Phillips tries to gather it up. And then Helt had a whack at it and gets it back. Centering attempt, and then I think Risley got a piece of that one again. Away team goes the other way. We're down to 30 seconds remaining in period 1, no score, or 1-0 home team. Away team trying to get on the board. They're scoreless here through one game and one period almost. That one fired wide of Imster. Goes over to the near boards. That's going to be brought up ice by Dennis. Dennis over the blue line. She's already got one goal. Tries to center it between the circles. Dennis goes back after the puck, throws it on net. Easy save made there by Risley as time winds down here in period number 1. An entertaining period, and you mentioned the road team had the better of the play to start out, but the home team came on and they got the only goal of that first period.
Yep, only goal of the first period is scored by number 28, Madison Dennis of the hometown Leafs, and they'll take that lead into the second.
And with Emma Stevens, her teammate, getting the assist, so an all Leafs first tally to start things off here in the 14U game. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Wednesday, January 8th, the Hawks will be hosting the Colorado Avalanche. That's a 6:30 puck drop, so get your dinner early and turn on TNT or Max for that matchup. 6:30, Avalanche at the Hawks. Then on Friday, January 10th, the Blackhawks will be in Detroit to take on the Red Wings. 6 p.m. puck drop. That one will be on the NHL Network along with the Chicago Sports Network. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. And the Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that their Little Blackhawks Learn to Play is a program created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 4 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for the kids enrolled in this program to become a part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at nhl.com/Blackhawks/amateur/little-Blackhawks. All right, both teams changing sides.
And changing goalies.
Changing goalies as well. So we're now down to the second tier of goaltenders for the home team. That's going to be St. Jude's goalkeeper Samantha Romanyuk to our right, and to our left from the Warhawks, it looks like that's Courtney Weigel. So they changed that up a little bit. So those are your goaltenders, and the away team now going left to right, home right to left here in this second period. 1-0 lead for the home team. Puck gets deflected, and that one just goes just wide of Romanyuk. Kept in by Soler. She flips it on net, steered aside by Romanyuk. Home team trying to get it outside the zone, but the visitors doing a good job of keeping the puck inside the zone. That time that was Jocelyn Nifong with the backhand attempt to keep it in at the far point. And now a centering attempt from the Cyclones there. That was Nevaeh Spriggs. But the home team goes the other way. Shot through the crease. And that kicks back out up high. Off the stick of Hobbs. And then that puck gets deflected over the glass on the far side. So we'll have to do it over. Wait for the face-off there.
Yeah, Claire was down there 1-on-3, 1-on-4. So got the best angle she could and just put it through the crease. But a lot on it.
And the referee had to get a puck from the penalty bench or the penalty box. I'm not sure if they lost that puck over on the other side. I don't think it went that far. But in any event, we're back in action here. Away team in their own zone, trying to get it out to center. Nice keep in there by Nice, however, for the home team. Then a centering attempt deflects between the circles. Back up to Erin Brown near point. She drops it down low. Oh, and then a backhander off of the side of the net. Nice job there. That was coming from Marin Pleiter from Mammoth. But now the visitors go the other way. Top of the far circle, shot on net, steered aside by Romanyuk. And now Mammoth, Maisie Stepniski tries to bring that puck up nice. Check that. No, that's Pleiter. I'm already getting the jerseys mixed up.
That's all right. As long as they're not, you don't have same team, same number, which makes it even harder.
Right. Here's Cole. Cole for the visitors, skating up along the near board. She stops, changes directions, now changes once more. Tried to circle between two players, and then her teammate, but on the opposite side, Kiter was able to take the puck away and bring it inside the visitors' zone, play along near board.
They're enemies today, Eric.
Yes, combatants, if you will. Scott gets that one over to the far side. Shot attempt was blocked, coming from the stick of Knees. And now Erin Brown from the far circle, save made. Boy, she carried that in from near point, far point, and whistled that one, and Romanyuk had to make that, or
Weigel.
Weigel had to make that save. Here's Payne for the home team. Payne trying to work it over to Newman.
Just tied up with a teammate at the blue line, and neither of them would let go.
So now we'll go the other way, and pushing that puck down the ice is Lydia Johnston. Thrown back down below the goal line. And that's going to be picked up by Goodenough, Fanula Goodenough, over to the far point. Oh, good maneuver there. Oh, and just missing on that one was Josephine Bland on the shot. Now Payne for the home team, trying to skate around Bland a couple times, still has possession, and then eventually coming in to sweep the puck away was Johnston. But now dug out one more time. Puck between the circles, but then it's jettisoned out into the neutral zone all the way back to the home team zone. No icing. Puck does not go far enough. And that's going to be played by Grace Shabuski. Shabuski puts it up ice, thrown back to the neutral zone, shoveled back in. There's Johnston. Dug out. Payne with a howitzer. That one goes high from Keely Payne. Well, she had a lot on that one.
And nice move by Payne as well to get herself into some open space. Just a little move, cut back towards that far face-off dot. And you're right, Eric, she got a ton on that wrist shot, just not on target.
So we get icing call against the visitors, so we'll have a offensive zone draw for the home team. This will be to the left of goaltender Samantha Romanyuk. Still inside the zone. Lady Cyclone circling. That's Haley Newman. And then it comes out to center all the way back into home team zone. And no icing. Thrown back over to the far boards. Still along the far boards. And the home team gets it out to center where Phillips will play it. Phillips, stick handling move, but was denied entry there by Josie Golub. Nice job by Golub. But Helt pushes it back inside the visiting team zone as Phillips and Helt and others head for a change for the home team. Oh, fanning on it and picking up the loose change now is Dennis, already with a goal, and she sends that wide of Romanyuk.
Yeah, liked that. The screen shot by Dennis, and Courtney Weigel down there to our left, Eric. She didn't see that puck at all, and it just whistled wide of that far post.
Cameron Cooper dumped it down low, rung around over to the near boards. Cross-ice pass going to try and get it back to Cooper. She flips it towards the net. It goes behind. And now Tulis will throw it on net. That's stuck at the skate from the Leafs. I believe, yeah, that was Kirsten Koppen. Koppen battling behind the net. The home team has possession. They flip it off over. There's Cameron Cooper once more. Flip shot. It was steered into the near corner by Romanyuk. Good. Oh, and now that one goes off the skate of Tulis all the way back inside the home team zone. No icing there, as now the visitors will be able to make a change as they were kind of hemmed inside their own zone for a little while. Giveaway inside the zone. Shot from the far circle. That was blocked by Cameron Cooper, so that one never got onto the net of Courtney Weigel. That one did, and she's able to steer it into the far corner. Backhand attempt. Tulis tries to clear. It went off of Weigel and then over to the near boards. Home team looking for a breakout. Taken away, however, by the visitors, and they'll get it out to center. 5:29 to go in period number 2. Still a 1-0 lead as that was brought in offsides by Carr. Thank you.
Haven't had many whistles, Eric.
No, but now we get one.
A couple of icings, and you need, as a broadcaster, you need the occasional whistle to breathe, right?
Yes.
Take that deep breath, maybe get a drink of water.
Yeah. Inside away team zone, they're going to look to clear. Unable to, as that one's dug out from the far corner, but the puck is still staying in that area. Then it's eventually dug out. Player between the circles. I don't think Yeah, I don't think
Do not have the number?
that Sarah Scott saw the player between the circles.
Yeah, it was Hobbs in between the dots.
So now we go the other way inside the home team zone. Dug out from the boards. There's Cole battling and has the puck taken away.
And there's probably something to it, Eric, right? Like if you play for the Warhawks, you're used to seeing white and green when you lift your head up. You know, you look into the slot area. If it's blue and white, you may not think about it initially. It may take an extra split second to make that pass.
Solar gains possession for the visitors. Now the puck is pushed to Cole. Cole could be a 2-on-2 here. Cole on the far board spins and then has right between the circles. The feed was ready and set up there for Demi Satellis. She was tapping her stick, just wasn't able to get it in a good spot.
And just to pass a little too hard. If Cole had taken a little off that pass, I think Satellis probably is able to rip that wrist shot.
And pucked up in the zone off sides. So again, goaltenders here for home. Is St. Jude's goalie Samantha Romaniuk to our right, and to our left, Courtney Weigel from the Warhawks. So sorry to get people confused on that, but that's who our goaltenders are for real. Here's Stevens for the Leafs, and the home team dumping it in, literally for the home team. And it's dumped back into the home team zone, but another icing call, so we'll have a face-off inside.
Low-scoring all-star game.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Aaron, that the visitors in the 12U game were shut out 4-0 by the home team, and right now, almost through 2 full periods, the visitors are again shut out.
Yeah, the away team's got to find a way to break the proverbial ice here. They're 0 for almost 5 periods.
I think I remember something similar with the boys' All-Star games last year.
I think so.
Yeah. They're going to have to do a seeding round for All-Star to balance these teams out. Flip shot, that one doesn't get through. As Satellis tried to flip that one onto the net of Romaniuk, but good block. Payne tried to backhand it to the circle, unable to. A follow-up attempt gets to the far circle, but nothing but dark jerseys there, and they'll bring it up ice. Satellis taps it into the zone, and she'll skate after it. She's got a beat on it. Satellis tries to backhand it forward, trying to get that one over to Carly Copen, but it was deflected by a couple Fox Motors players. And now Payne for Fox Motors, and the home team chips it ahead. They're going to get it over to Heminger. And then we're going to get an offsides call against the home team, down to 2:27 in period 2. 1-0 the lead for the home team. And again, the only goal scored by Madison Dennis in that first period from the Leafs, assisted by teammate Emma Stevens of the Leafs. Backhanded to the neutral zone. Tulis will pick it up for the home team. Skates inside her own zone and circles, and shovels it back, dumps it all the way down. Now you're going to say that one was deflected, so no icing. Good puck race there, but skating down in a hurry to get that one was Josephine Bland for the visitors. Oh, got some hacking and whacking going on there between Phillips and Duncan. Puck thrown on net, and that one steered aside by Romaniuk.
That was a pair of 28s going at it.
Yeah. Don't get in the way of those 28s.
No, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
And there was another 28 who scored the only goal.
And here's Phillips, another 28. Oh, did the nutmeg, tried to get it through Copen.
That was a little nice toe drag there by Phillips, but not able to finish. He got taken down, no whistle. I think the officials have swallowed the whistles here for this 14U All-Star game.
They didn't swallow it for the 12U game.
No,
they had
4
4 penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, that one deflected, laying in the crease, and a backhander goes wide. Oh, wow.
Kendall helped, threw her hands up in the air on that backhand. She had the goalie down and out. She had Courtney Weigel on the near post. She tried to go far post and just pushed it wide.
Just too wide. Home team trying to keep it inside the zone, but it's eventually brought forward. And now here's a lead pass for Bland. Bland backhand. Oh, and the puck was pushed off her stick from behind, and it went on to goalkeeper Romaniuk, and she was able to stop it. I don't think that shot actually came off of Bland's stick.
No, I don't think Bland ever actually pulled the trigger. I think it got pushed from behind.
Right. But either way, Romaniuk able to make the save regardless of who was putting it on net. And now the play in the near corner inside the visitor's zone. That's going to be brought forward by the visitors team. Here's Carr. Carr gets around one defender. Looking to center, flips it on net, and did it go in?
Yep.
And yeah, we got a goal.
Yeah, that's sometimes you put the puck on the net from a bad angle, Eric, and good things happen. And there's the first goal of the game of the day for the away team. That's going to go, I believe, to Gia Carr. Yeah, number 24.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she was down low, Eric, and just threw it off the back of Samantha Romaniuk, and Samantha not able to keep it out of the net, and the away team gets it even.
Good shift there by Carr as she was able to bring that puck forward and just push it on net. And with the velocity, as you said, it was something that Romaniuk just couldn't confirm it or corral it. Now here's Dennis. Dennis already with a goal, looking to get another. So no assist on that goal. So it was a solo effort there by Gia Carr. 10 seconds remaining here in period number 2, and we're all even at 1. Play along the far boards inside the visitor team zone. Now it goes out to Brown at the neutral zone. She'll tap it into Dennis, who deflects it into the near corner, and that'll do it for period number 2. We'll head to the third period, all tied up at 1.
And goals aren't always pretty, right? They're not always highlight reel,
Yeah.
and you know they all count the same. So
yeah, they don't have to be, and it was a good effort there by Gia Carr, and so the visiting side is finally off the schneid, Aaron.
After almost 5 full periods,
right? They get a tally there late in period 2, and they even up the game here in this 14U girls national level all-star game. Hey, guess what, Aaron?
What?
The NIHL Flow, Best Flow, is back.
Let's go.
NIHL players and goalies, NIHL Best Flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and fans and broadcasters. Ask your team manager how to get your team involved. One player represents their team in the contest. This year there will be a squirt, peewee, bantam, and college junior prep winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Team managers have from now until January 18th to submit their entries. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, and Tricoci University. Be sure to give your team a chance to win NIHL's Best Flow 2025.
You and I have no reason to go to Tricoci University.
No, not at all.
No, not at this point in our lives.
No. I purposely keep the hair short, and it doesn't grow like that anyway.
I don't purposely keep it short. It is what it is at this point in my life.
I was just trying to be kind.
Yeah.
Stellis tries to flip it towards the net, so we have a new set of goaltenders now to our right for the visitors. Fox Motors goalie Caroline Wolford. Oh, and a shot to the left. That one's saved by Ava Zurich of Fox Motors.
I was going to say, we got Fox Motors goalies at both ends of the ice right now. So this is bragging rights right here. A couple of goalies going head-to-head on the same team in the third period of a 1-1 game.
Yeah, so Zurich to our left for the home team, and to our right, Weigel, or Wolford for the visitors. So that probably explains why they shifted up the order a little bit there and put them both in the net.
Get them play together, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe one will score on the other. We'll see. Nees will dump the puck down low for the home team as they're looking to get the go-ahead goal again. But the visitors punch it out the center. Aaron Brown intercepts, and she'll dump it into the far corner and then stake out her position at the left point. Satellis sweeps it out to center. Nees tries to whack it back inside visitor zone, and then Kiter picks up the loose change. Kiter battling teammate Cole, and then the pass goes just wide, trying to reach that over to Mammoth's Marin Pleiter, and then a save made by Wolford.
Yeah, Pleiter, that was a wicked wrist shot from the far dot. Was able to pick up the puck as it deflected over there and got a little bit of space and rifled it, and it was a nice save made by Wolford.
As we always talk about, never a bad idea to throw the puck on the net, and Pleiter did just that. Draw, still looking for possession. The home team gets it. That one fired wide off the stick of Keely Payne. Now rung off the far boards, and that's kept in at the far point. Nice job keeping the puck inside the zone by Grace Shabuski. And now the puck gummed up along the near side of the net. Stevens will dump it down low. Payne is there. Payne is in a battle there, however, with Gracie Solar. And then it's thrown out the center where Stevens will have to track it down. Stevens for the Leafs, and the home team gets it out to the neutral zone. 4-player battle, and then it's dug out by Henninger. Heminger has it, trying to push it forward. But good job defensively there by the Cyclones. That was Emma Settles interrupting the play there.
Got a Warhawk battle down below the red line here between Shabuski and Aria Duncan.
Good battle, and the puck continues now. Duncan tries to center. It deflects off the net and goes behind. Shabuski pushes it forward, and that's kept in at the far point there by Carly Copen. Copen again gets the skates on it to keep it in, and then it's backhanded down low from Spriggs. Hauser will dump it down low. So good possession time, at least zone time here for the visitors. They haven't really gotten much on net, but they're keeping the puck inside the zone. Here's another keep. Shot! Oh, that one, a big save made by Zurich. And now Hauser at the near point, backhands it down low.
Yeah, really good forecheck by the away team right now to keep that puck in the offensive zone.
Carly Copen, and now between the circles, Stepniewski fires, deflected, getting a piece of that one was Zurich. Back to Carly Copen, far point, near point now Hauser. Hauser with a little flip shot, but Helt did a good job of getting a stick on that one, causing it to deflect wide. And now they'll get that puck up ice to Payne, and the home team will. Ooh!
Watch out.
She tried to flip that one into the visiting team zone, but she accidentally put it into the visitors' bench, which is on the home side, but we won't say anything about that.
Right.
Actually, I just did.
You did. That's
Yeah.
okay, though.
All right. So we'll have a face-off outside the zone. They've retrieved the puck this time, so no one's keeping that for
souvenir.
Yeah, with the special 14U NIHL All-Star Game logo on it. Oh, they go center ice face-off, and it's won by the home team. Tulis tried to backhand it up ice, but was denied. Bland with a shot and a nice save made by Zurich. Wow. So Bland coming in, getting a drop pass, and then flipped that one right as she got to the top of that far circle, put it on net, and Zurich able to make the save.
Yeah, Carly Keppen was driving that back post and took the defender with her, and that allowed Bland the space she needed to take that shot.
There's Cole battling, and then it comes out to the goal, and Zurich just falls on it, says, live to fight another day here, as she gets a friendly tap from her teammate, but combatant for this evening.
That's right.
Tegan Cole.
Enemies now, friends later.
Right. Face-off will be to the left of Zurich. Draw one by the home team. Here's Tulis. Overskates it. Cole gathers it up. And now whacking away in that far corner. Who's going to gain possession? It's Cole and Tulis once more. A couple more players drawing in. Cole digs it out, flips it on net. Zurich makes the save, and it's stuffed in.
Carly Keppen on the doorstep.
Carly Keppen with the goal. And another Leafs player gets the goal.
And the Leafs have showed well so far today. They had one of the better skaters in that 12U game. They got a couple of goals here in the 14U game. And the away team's up 2-1.
All right now. So the away team now with their first lead of either game, 2-1. We have 8:30 to go here in the third period. We'll wait for official announcement. Any assists there? Cole might get an assist because that was off the rebound. But we'll wait for the official word from the scorer's table. Here's Settles, stick handling. And then it's swept around inside the zone by Lydia Johnston inside her own zone.
Okay, we got assists from Tegan Cole and Gia Carr.
Okay. So Carr with a goal and an assist.
47 from 22 and 24.
Okay. So Cole with an assist. With the assist. So a goal and an assist for Gia Carr, as we like to say, our clubhouse leader for MVP.
That's right.
That one goes behind the net of Zurich. So Carly Copen from Tegan Cole and Gia Carr. There's Aaron Brown behind the net. And it goes out to the neutral zone. It's going to be played by Shabuski. Shabuski, oh, nice move to elude a defender. And then carries it inside the zone. Shot and a save made. Good save made by Wolford. Between the circles now. Here's Dennis. Dennis tries to center. That one just out of the reach of Sarah Scott, but Scott gathers it up in that far corner, backhands it down low. Dennis will have to battle there with Lydia Johnston. Dennis comes out with it. Centering attempt. It's at the skate. Scott tried to whack at it. And then a last-second sweep check made by Grace Solar.
Sarah Scott just not able to corral that puck. She had it in her skate. She was all alone out front.
Now inside the zone. Duncan. Inside the home team zone. And that's going to be dug out by the home team, and they'll skate it up ice along the near boards. There's Hobbs. Hobbs trying to stick handle it through, dropped it behind to Pleiter. But then Stepniewski for the visitors had possession, lost it. Sarah Scott once more trying to dig it out. She does. Wires it through the crease. Stevens with the keeper at the near point. And she'll pinch in again, but this time it squirts outside to the neutral zone where Stepniewski gathers it up. Stepniewski has a step there, no pun intended. And now she backhands the pass, and that one misses connection with Fanula Goodenough. She was right on the doorstep.
Yeah, if Goodenough had been able to get her stick on it, it would have been a tap-in goal.
And then a deflection goes on net, but Ava Zurich able to cover that one up. We have 5:20 remaining here in period 3, and the visitors with a 2-1 lead.
Hey, we're down 1-0. They scored a goal with about 30 seconds left in the second period, scored again here in the third. So coming from behind.
Faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Ava Zurich. It'll be Carr for the draw for the visitors. Going up against Heminger, and that puck possession is still TBD as it's along the near wall. Oh, here's Carly Copen. Carly Copen between the circles. Fire save made Zurich, and she'll cover up. Boy, Carly Copen got out of the near boards in a hurry and stick handled a couple times. Got right between the circles, shot it like right top of the circle length, and Zurich had to make a good save and not kick up a rebound. Tulis tries to backhand it outside the zone, but Carr keeps it in. And we're going to have a face-off by Zurich.
And this is the line for the away team that's done their damage. It's Keppen out there with Tegan Cole and Gia Carr. They have accounted for both goals for the away team.
Now the play goes out to the neutral zone. So next stoppage of play here, we'll get you an update in the event that this game gets tied up by the home team. We'll go over the overtime rules here for the All-Star game.
I hope they do it like they did last year with the no goalies, because that's always fun.
That's what it will be.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Did I let it leak?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. Breaking news here on Stream Sports Midwest. Here carrying the puck up the ice and pushing that one ahead is McKaylin Andrews. Actually, no, that was Cooper. Cameron Cooper from Lady Liberty. Now behind the net, inside the visitor team zone. Home team looking for the equalizer. Puck goes over to Cooper on the far boards. She dumps it down low, and she'll head back over to the far point. Tulis with the pinch, trying to keep it inside the zone. And Tulis sweeps it down low as well, as Heminger protected that near point while Tulis was pinched in. Now here's Cameron Cooper. She'll dump it down low again. Skating after it will be Helt, Kendall Helt. Helt threw it on net, and Wolford able to steer that one behind.
3 Fox Motors forwards out there, 2 Fox Motors defensemen out there for the away team.
So a lot of familiarity.
Yeah, feels like practice, I'm sure.
Helt and Bland. Bland tries to come out with it. And now Cole has it. Cole whips it off the far boards, but a nice keep in there by Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown tried to get it through the wickets of Hauser, but it was deflected up ice out to the neutral zone. Here's Phillips. Phillips had the puck knocked off her stick. She retrieves it back, however. And Aaron Brown will pull it up, push it up ice. Then Newman looking to do a drop pass there, but she'll have to continue on. And then she kind of positions outside the circle. Now she gets it back. Newman over to Phillips. Phillips in the near circle trying to come off the boards, gets it over to the near point knees. Cross ice pass to Aaron Brown. Top of the far circle. Her shot gets deflected, and Wolford might have had to push that off to the side as it almost came on net. And now out to the neutral zone. Here's Knees to Aaron Brown. Brown being double teamed. She pushes it up ice. That was deflected, so no icing. And inside the zone they go.
Gotta keep an eye on the goalie to our left as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Still in the cage at this moment, but dug out by Phillips. Phillips over to Brown, but it escaped Brown. She'll have to retreat, but coming from behind is Carly Copen, and Copen pushes down Brown, but Brown regains her footing and then throws it out the center to Phillips. Actually, that's Helt. Helt being double teamed and getting there first and throwing it up ice is Grace Solar. Good job on the backtrack by Solar. Here's Dennis. Dennis for the Leafs. We're down to 1:36. Brought back in the zone. And thrown on net and causing Zurich to have to make a save.
Yeah, Zurich.
On that shot from, actually, no, that was coming from Duncan.
Zurich was, her momentum was carrying her away from the puck after she made the stop. So she made the stop initially and floated away from the puck. The puck was sitting in the paint. She had to sort of dive forward back on top of it.
Puck comes out to the neutral zone. There's a race for it. Here's Dennis. Dennis gathers it up. Good backtrack there, however. Nice job defensively by Satellis. Flipped on net and a save made. Oh, what a save made by Wolford through a screen. We're down to a minute to play. Still in the net is Zurich to our left. And then the puck's pushed inside the home team zone. And now coming out with it, that's Duncan. Duncan backhands it down low. It goes behind the net. 45 seconds remaining. We'll see if the home team can get up ice and pull the goalie. Here's Dennis. Dennis. No movement by Zurich. Backhanded between the circles. It's pushed forward. And then pushed up to the far point. And that one's dropped down low by Shabuski. Out to the neutral zone. We're down to 20 seconds remaining, and the puck comes in off sides. So the home team will have to go out to the neutral zone draw. So if in this 18.8 seconds the home team's able to tie it up, it's a 5-minute sudden death overtime. Oh, no sudden death. It's just 5-minute overtime, 6-on-6 with no goalies.
It's fun. We did that with the boys last year, and it was a couple of games went into overtime, and it was a hit.
13 seconds remaining. It's going to be thrown back into the home team zone, and Zurich will not leave the cage, and it looks like the visitors will gain the victory in Game 2 in the 14U game. And so home and visitors will be even in 1-1. Home winning 12U, and the visitors winning the 14U matchup here.
Yeah, the visitors showing some gumption here in this second game, Eric. They were down 1-0. and they were able to come back.
I like that word. Gumption is a good description of what took place there. And as you mentioned, you have players from several teams playing on both teams there. So you have Warhawks against Warhawks and Fox Motor against Fox Motor and all that stuff. And this was a very good game, a competitive game. But in the end, it was the girls' 14U away team beating the home team by the score of 2-1. And from that standpoint, Aaron, if we're going to talk about an MVP, we have a goal and an assist by Gia Carr.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Carr. Yeah, I think it was Dennis's award to win, Madison Dennis, but the road team picked up a couple of goals, one late in the second, one in the third, and I think that'll go to Gia Carr for game 2.
Yep, so Gia Carr is our MVP for the 14U game, and then we're going to take a pause here, and then in about, we're well ahead of schedule here.
Yeah, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, this no penalties, not a lot of stoppages. These games are pretty quick, but the third game's supposed to start about 8:10, 8:20, and that'll be 16U, 19U.
16U, 19U coming up next here on the NIHL Game of the Week. Girls All-Star Game version, national level All-Star Games. For my partner, Aaron Schellen, this is Eric Willowite saying so long for now. We'll be back for 16, 19U action in about 20 minutes or so. And hello, everyone, and welcome in to the Hoffman Estates Ice Arena, Rink 1 here in Hoffman Estates, where this evening we have a girls 16-19U American Division matchup between the North Shore Warhawks and the Wolverines. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowite. Thank you for tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Let's take a look at where these two teams are at in the standings. The Wolverines come in second place. 8 games played, 5-2-1, 11 points, 23 goals for, 8 against, for a plus 15. The Warhawks come in 7th place. They've only played 4 games so far in the American Division. That's the fewest of all the teams so far. They're 1-2-1, good for 3 points. They've scored 13 on the season, allowed 10 for a plus 3. Let's take a look at the last games for both of these two teams. First, for the Warhawks, they last played on November 9th, and they were 3-1 losers at the Lady Cyclones. They played that one out at the Robert Crown Ice Arena.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
For the Wolverines, they were 7-0 victories over the Central Illinois Revolution back on the 17th. So that was this past Sunday. Those are the last games for both of those teams. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. All right. So those are the particulars. Both teams are huddling up as we get ready for tonight's game. Understand the stream may be a little sketchy, so we apologize for that. We're just working from the rink Wi-Fi here. There's no Ethernet connection, and the hotspot was even worse. So sometimes that's a challenge at some of the rinks we go to, and that's kind of what we're facing today. Already see who's in net there. I don't have a number 30. I have a number 20 for the Wolverines. I know that's Emma Kester, but I do not have a number 30 for the Warhawks. The only two goalies I have on the roster are number 35, number 24, Olivia Andrew, which I think she's on the bench. So this might be Ava Wasinski. Ava Wasinski is in net, I believe, for the Warhawks, although her number does not match what's on the roster that I was given. So just a note there, but I believe that is Ava Wasinski in net. Warhawks will be in their green with blue pants, white numerals. They'll be going right to left as they ice the puck here. And the Wolverines, or the Warhawks, are in their green. Wolverines in their home white with black pants. They'll be going left to right to start things off here in the first period. 14-minute periods here in the girls' 16-19U American Division action. Play goes over to the far boards. And that one swept outside the zone by Maya Buchan. And it goes on net. That's fielded by Kester. Now play in the far corner. Wolverines try and dig it out. And that's going to be taken outside the zone. Skating it up ice is Maya Sitnik. Sitnik gets around a defender, shoots, and a big save made by Wasinski. We'll try and verify the goaltender between periods, see if we get a name on the back of that jersey. And if anyone's on the stream from the Warhawks, if you know who number 30 is, if you can verify if that's Ava Wasinski or Olivia Andrew. Again, I don't think it's Andrew. I think I see a number 24 sitting on the Warhawks bench there. I believe it's 24. And those are the two goaltenders that are listed for the Warhawks. We'll have the face-off to the left of Wasinski. Puck taken below the goal line. Kept in, however, at that far point by Clara Novak. Then it's thrown over to the near boards. Shot attempt was blocked there. That was Adrian Dahlman trying to get that one off, but the Warhawks got in front of that one. So Novak backtracks and pushes the puck back up ice. That's tipped inside the zone by the Wolverines. Warhawks look to get it back out the center, and they do. Kara O pushes it ahead. That puck was taken away. And then the puck thrown towards the net. And we're going to get a penalty here on the Wolverines. It's going to be a trip. And going to the box is number 2. That's Sydney Curtis. So first power play of the day goes to the Warhawks. And the faceoff will be to the left of Emma Kester. Taking the draw for the Warhawks will be Jessie Lesage. Going up against Adrian Dahlman. They're waiting to get the penalty on the scoreboard there. Remember, we got volunteers working these scoreboards, so there they go. Warhawks win the draw, flip toward the net, but it went off the skate of the Wolverines' Delaney Kenya. Now the puck ricochets over to the far boards. And the Wolverines get it out to center. Good defense there. Nice play there by Kenya. Warhawks will have to regroup. Up ice, but taken away by Kara O. And then the puck is brought in offside. So a kind of a sluggish start here for the Warhawks and their power play, but still a minute 31 to go on the penalty. 10:53 to go here in the first period. Faceoff is brought inside the zone. Jesse Lesage shoots. Oh, and that one sails over the crossbar of Kester. Now Lesage, backhanded pass, getting it over to Sulkin. Well, that puck's knocked outside the zone. Another great defensive play there by Delaney Kenya. That's about 3 so far just in the last minute and a half. Centering attempt. That one ricochets out. Back between the circles, up high. Now Sulkin. That rolls off her stick into the near corner. She backhands it towards the net. Lesage is there. She's trying to dig that puck out, and she does. Lesage. She has to work it. No one's at the near point, so she'll have to hang on to it. Doing a good job of that is Lesage. And now helping to support is Sulkin as she got back to her near point position. Puck flips over to the far corner. Backhand pass. Trying to center that one over to Aubrey Shannon. Shannon behind the net. Oh, that one goes through and outside the zone. There's only 22 seconds remaining on the penalty. As Sulkin will have to bring it up. And she overskates it. And Kenya on the spot once more. 9 seconds remaining. Here's Sulkin. She's going to carry it over the line. Or that's Zielinski. Over to Lesage. And now coming in from the far point and throwing it on net. Good job by Wolin to throw that one on net, Charlie Wolin, but Kester covers up as the penalty expires. So not a whole lot of offense generated there. Good defense by the Wolverines. They were able to get a shot off for the Warhawks towards the end. And Kester was able to hold on for the faceoff. 9:17 to go here in period one. No score between the Warhawks and the Wolverines. Friday night hockey on the NIHL Game of the Week. Inside the zone code, the Wolverines. But that play was gummed up at the blue line. As getting in front of that one was Casey Flam to interrupt that rush. And now Novak behind her own net will carry it forward. Novak with a head of steam will go through the center circle. Novak now trying to get around a defender, stops, puck rolls off her stick, then it's thrown over to the far point. That comes outside the zone. That's going to have to be played there by Cadence McConaughey. Kara O throws it out to center once more. Goward had it. Now back to O. O stick handles. Throws it towards the net, but it's intercepted there. Now Novak with a keeper, flips on net, and a save made by Wasinski. 8:17 to go. Period one, no score. Faceoff will be to the right of Wasinski. Here's Kara O, throws it over to Doshi on the near boards. Doshi will bring it up ice and flips it out to center, trying to make a connection there with Fernandez. But that's poked away, then brought inside the zone by Grace Estrada, who throws it over to the near boards. And then the puck scoots out to center. And it's going to be played there by Cora. Now puck's going to roll to Wasinski, and Wasinski will cover up now with 7:38 to go in the scoreless first period here in Hoffman Estates. Face off to the right of Wasinski. Backhanded by the far boards, but then it's knocked into the bench there. I see. I don't have a 75 either for the Warhawks, so I'm going to have to check the back of the jersey on that one. Inside the zone come the Warhawks. Thrown down low, then thrown behind the net. Flipped over to the near boards up high. Zielinski with the keeper. Then Berger gathers it up for the Wolverines. Will skate it through the circle. Berger had the puck poked away, but it's picked up by Riley Savlik. And then thrown over to the far boards. Yeah, I probably am not going to get the name of 75 until they change periods and she's on the right side here as she heads over to the bench. An ST at the end. That's East. That's Kristen East. So I think that's Kristen East. And I'm going to put a 75 for Kristen East here because I don't see a 71. Carrying the puck inside the zone. Gabby Nitty. Nitty trying to drop it back or the puck poked back, taken away by Aubrey Shannon. And that puck's thrown inside Wolverine zone. Flipped off the near boards. Shannon tries to keep it inside, but it's thrown back into the Warhawks zone, where it's going to be played by Frankie Cora. Cora sends it up ice to Shannon. Shannon will skate through the circles, now shifts to her right and throws it in that far corner. Backhands it over to Novak. Novak pass off the boards. Nice stick handling move by Novak. Get it up the ice. Clara Novak. Shot! And that one sticked away by Wasinski. Good rush there by the Wolverines. Now kept inside the zone. Centering to Novak. That one stays right on the blue line. Is able to keep it in without that one causing her team to go offside. Or be offside. Now battle over in the far corner. Who's going to get there first? That's Gabby Nitty. Nitty tried to center. Well, that's pulled away by Macy Sulkin. Now out the center where Kara O will handle it. And then Novak skating in. Novak had the puck knocked away at the last minute on the rush there. That was by 53. Or maybe that was Riley Siva. I'm not sure. I got to see that number there. Out to center they go. Fernandez. Charlie Wolin is 83. Caro once more. Stick handles. Still has the puck. At the top of the near circle. Spins around, throws it off the near boards. And back out the center we go. Sitnik for the Wolverines throws it ahead. Knocked back out by the Warhawks. Now 1-on-3. Wolverines win that battle. Good keep in here by Lesage. She's going to have to go after it, though, on the far boards, trying to look for a centering opportunity. And throws it down low into the near corner. Shot by Estrada. Might have hit the side of the net. And then covering up is Emma Kester. So Kester will hold on. 3:25 to go in a scoreless first period. Face-off will be to the left of Emma Kester. That one deflects, but Kester saw that one all the way and was able to cover up. Unofficial shots on goal. favor the Wolverines 5-1. 5-2 now. Won by the Warhawks on that draw, but fanning on it was Wu, Megan Wu. Now on the near boards. Up high to Zielinski, throws it on net. Kester's able to steer that one aside. Then centering attempt there comes outside the zone from Catherine Demery. Thrown back in by the Warhawks, however. Having to play that one will be Maya Sitnik. Sitnik tries to change directions and has the puck taken away. Flip towards the net, does not get through. Here's Doshi. Doshi up ice pass and making a connection. That one rolls off the stick of Gabrenia, Haley Gabrenia. Now the Warhawks bring it all the way back. We're going to have another Wolverines penalty as taken down was Megan Wu. And I believe going to the box, that's going to be Anna Maria Berger. So Berger will go off. We'll see what the official call is, a hook. So Berger off for hooking, and we have a player down. And now back on her skates is Wu. The faceoff will be to the left of Emma Kester. 2:05 remaining in the first period, and the full 2 minutes for the power play for the Warhawks, their second power play of the game. Lesage on the draw, that's taken by Shannon of the Warhawks. And skating in, throwing it between the circles. And flip, that one goes wide from Sulkin. Now Lesage. Oh, between the wickets. And Lesage is able to throw it in for the goal. Well, power play goal. For the Warhawks, that only took 18 seconds off the clock. Now both teams back at full strength. So Jessie Lesage with the first goal, giving the Warhawks a 1-0 lead. There was some traffic there too, so that wasn't the easiest of plays for Kester, but that's probably one she'd want to have back. But there was some traffic in front as Lesage from between the circles just kind of threw it towards the net, and that one snuck by Emma Kester. Here's Sulkin fires, that one goes wide. Up ice goes Novak. Novak looking for the equalizer. The puck rolls off her stick. Now along the far boards. Shannon tries to backhand it outside the zone, but it wasn't a whole lot on it. And now it's eventually flipped out the center where Novak will have to play it. Here we go. Oh, that pass too far out in front. Thrown back deep into the Wolverine zone. They'll have to retreat. Swipe attempt there from Estrada. And now trying to carry that puck up the ice is Megan Wu. Wu battling. And she goes down. Flip shot towards the net. Oh, Warhawks trying to get something else here before the end of the first. And then it's brought out to center. Estrada gathers it up for the Warhawks, flips it back in as time will wind down here in the first period with the Warhawks taking a 1-0 lead as we head to the second period. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Saturday, November 23rd, the Blackhawks will be at the Flyers. That's tomorrow, 12 p.m. puck drop on Chicago Sports Network. Then Wednesday, November 27th, the Stars will come to United Center. 7:30 puck drop on Chicago Sports Network Plus. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. All right, we know we're having some issues with the stream. We apologize for that. We are recording, however. So we're doing the best we can with the connection that we have. Both teams will change sides here. And finally get a look at goaltender number 30. Yep. And on the roster it says Wasinski. Not sure if it's supposed to be Wasinski, but it's Wasinski, so we go with that. Wearing number 30. Ava Wasinski. All right, the Warhawks will be going left to right, and the Wolverines right to left here in period number 2. Warhawks bring the puck in. That's dumped over in the far corner by Maya Sitnik. Centering attempt was picked off by Sulkin of the Warhawks. Carries it up along the far boards. Sulkin battling there. Tried to center, but unable to. Good defense being supplied there by Anna Maria Berger to prevent the centering attempt. Flip shot towards the net. That one went off of Megan Wu. Now Kara O has it, drops it back to the far point. Good stick work there, taking the puck away from Cadence McConaughey. Puck laid between the circles for a moment. It's going to be gathered up by Frankie Cora. Cora gets it out to center. And then thrown back in deeper there by Maya Buchan. Buchan battling along those far boards with Kara O. Then the puck's thrown over to the near corner. That one goes outside the zone, too far out for Zielinski to keep it in. We'll have to retreat. Flip back out to center. That one over the stick of Buchan. And Berger will dump it in and head for a change. Here's Wu. Puck taken away. Out to O, top of the near circle. Flips it on net. Oh, and tracking that one all the way was Wasinski for the save. Face-off now will be to the right of Wasinski, Ava Wasinski. Warhawks get it out to center. Novak will play it. Loses the puck momentarily. Doshi will pick it up for the Wolverines. Doshi tried to forward it in, but it got slowed down along that bench area by the Wolverines. Some of that snow piling up, so that puck flowed down and Doshi wasn't able to carry that in. Now it's out to center. Here's Novak circling, taking it wide along the far boards. Novak cuts inside, and a shot deflected at the last minute. Megan Wu got a piece of that one. But Kara, what a save by Wasinski with tons of traffic on the shot by Beautiful save there. Wolverines putting on the pressure. That one doesn't get through. And trying to carry it outside the zone is Zielinski. And she's able to nicely work that puck up ice. But then Kara backtracked and got it back out to center. Lesage with some room. Takes it wide. Lesage already has one goal. And the puck poked up ice. And is it going to get out in time or is it going to be kept in? No. Comes out to center. Or Wolin will play it. Back to Wolin on the near boards. And up ice, they go to Estrada. Now Lesage battles in that near corner. And Caro, check that. That was Novak who came out with it. And we're going to get a penalty on Novak for the hit to Lesage. And then the puck is frozen by Kester. And Novak will head to the box. This is the third penalty on the Wolverines. They've already let up one power play goal. So Novak waiting for the time to be put on. 2 minutes. Lesage on the draw for the Warhawks as they look to go up 2 here.